Hey guys, Dr. Decks here. Today we're at Lowe's Home Improvement, and I just thought, hey man, let's talk about the type of blades that we use on the job site. And we're gonna talk about different types of blades and what their uses are and which ones I use and which ones come in handy for me. So if you like this video, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. All right, so what I have here is I'm kneeling down on the ground because I don't know why they did this, but they put all of our Jigsaw blade selection down here where you can't see it, and you really gotta get down low to check it out. So Bosch is probably the tried and true brand for jigsaws. Back before all these cordless jigsaws came out, Bosch was #1, and I think as far as a corded jigsaw, they still are. I think I have one laying around the shop somewhere. I don't use it anymore because of the cordless technology that's out there. It's just so much more convenient, but we still use the same kind of jigsaw blades that we used to. So basically what I'm looking for is usually a longer blade with rough teeth, because in the type of materials I cut, I need something abrasive or aggressive that will cut through pressure treated hemlock and PVC quickly. You'd be surprised at how quickly a jigsaw blade can dull in PVC deck boards. But if you take good care of them, they can last quite a while. I usually buy everything in bulk. I always buy everything in a 5-pack. I usually don't buy like one blade at a time. And these are T-shank. So if you look up here, the T-shank is what accepts into your saw. So they do make a different type of shank for some older style saws, but I don't think there's a whole lot of those anymore. I think the industry's kind of realized, you know what? Let's get rid of this old technology and embrace the new technology. And the T-shank locks in really good, really quick, and you hardly ever lose a blade that way. So this is something I would buy. There's, on the side of all these, there's some information. This one's for wood and scrolling, which is basically what I do. I'll cut in on a curve to get a straight line and then come back and cut the back side of the curve. One thing I wish they had more of is a double-sided jigsaw blade. I heard of them. I've heard they're out there. I don't know. I don't think there's any here. We're gonna take a quick look and see. But these Bosch blades are high quality. For $11, you can get 5, so you're spending a little over $2 a blade. Or, you know, you might get into a fancy blade. Like this one has 10 times the life because it's probably carbide tipped. Oh, it is. Ooh, that's a sweet blade. But you're paying $10.98 for one. But that's okay, because it's carbide. I might have to buy one of these and try it out on the job site. 10 times the life, it says, but you know, it's good for wood and metal. Obviously, if you're cutting metal with these though, they're not gonna last very long. But it looks like quite a few people have tried them because there's only 2 left in this pile. There's assortment packs. Now here's one assortment pack for $9.98. These are all shorter blades, and there's a lot of metal cutting and a couple scrolling blades. So this for me isn't the right pack. I don't think I would purchase that one. But what else would I go into? I kind of like these deeper blades, and sometimes in acrylic, that's metal cutting. That's metal cutting, and that's long. So it's nice to have a few of these. I don't cut a lot of metal, but there's all different types of teeth per inch. TPI is basically what they're telling you. Like this one is 5 teeth per inch. It kind of gives you some information down here on this blade, but on a wood blade, this right here says 12 teeth per inch. So that's probably medium. That's a little bit finer, 12 teeth per inch. I'm gonna want something a little more aggressive. Like I like 6 teeth per inch. There's 8, so that's getting a little more aggressive right here. This one's called a progressor for wood. This is actually the blade I like the best. For me, it sounds like a very aggressive blade, but it just works really well for what we do with what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to scroll out pretty wood patterns. Sometimes I'm cutting out a lot of PVC for gutters and downspouts and things like that, and these still work really good for that. There's also an acrylic version of this, but I don't know if they have it over here. Here we go. Here's a clean for PVC. So if you guys are cutting PVC decking, and you're having problems with it melting back together, get some of these. These are great blades for cutting PVC deck boards with, right here. So Bosch has a lot of great products, information for you, and a lot of selection here on Bosch. Then there's also a little bit of DeWalt. Lennox has gotten into the game as well. Look at this, for 20 bucks, you get a lot and a carrying case. okay? You get a lot of different blades, save over 40%, and you get all this stuff all in that one case. So that's pretty trick. I think this case is broken though, so buy the one in the back. Never buy the display one on the front. Always go to the back and get a good one. Yeah, because for 15 bucks you get this, but this only has 11. So I'm thinking that's a sweet deal. Okay, let's go from jigsaw blades to reciprocated saw blades, or reciprocal saw blades, okay? Those are over here. For me, as a deck builder, I want something that has some aggressive teeth, and we've also been using a lot of stuff that's carbide tipped. These blades, there's a lot of selections. You can buy multi-packs. Lennox has a couple. Oh, here's a carbide tip blade. These do last a lot longer. You can cut metal and wood. I don't know about up to 50 times the lifespan of a standard blade. I don't know about that. But this is a $15 blade. So you're spending a decent amount of money to get that carbide tip. This one is probably a more conducive length for what I would do. This is for like nail embedded wood and things like that. So this is a blade that I would use for my Sawzall or reciprocating saw all day long. And again, it's $10. So, you know, I'll buy 3 or 4 of these and just keep them in a pack, keep in our blade kit on the job site, ready to go. Anytime we're doing demolition or we know we have to cut through some nails, these work very well for that. The other thing I'm looking for, guys, that I don't really see is a super aggressive pruning blade that I use for cutting wood. The only thing I really see is this. Here's a 5-pack. Those are fairly aggressive, extra sharp, 6 teeth per inch. So I personally like even less teeth per inch if I really want to cut through stuff quickly. When we're doing demolition, these work great. Stuff like this. Something with less teeth per inch is gonna cut through wood a lot faster than if you do something with more teeth per inch or metal cutting. You don't wanna do that. There's that. And then if you do have metal to cut, then I do like to use like metal style blades. But I think I prefer using, ooh, here's a fire and rescue. That's kind of cool. Do you really think that these are used in the fire and rescue? It says right here, fire and rescue. I don't know, 10 to 14 teeth per inch. So sometimes on the same blade, they vary. Like you might have less teeth per inch closer to where the support is on the saw, and then the further it sticks out, it might be finer, so that you can get your cut started in metal easier, and then you can go to a more aggressive cut once you get through the top side of it. So those are kind of cool. I didn't even realize they had those. But what's this? This is an expensive blade. This one blade is $16. It's diamond. So it says cast iron cutting. Cuts cast fast. So I guess this is for plumbers. You know, if you gotta cut a lot of cast iron, they got a blade for that too. Pretty cool. And you'll see that like Lennox has a little bit of the market share on this. There's some DeWalt stuff here. The DeWalt stuff's pretty basic. You can get a blade, you know, for $4 to $5, which is actually a pretty good price. You can get 5 of them for $12.98. You can also buy a few different kits with different type of reciprocating saw blades. But for the most part, I don't buy those because it comes with a bunch of stuff I really don't need. I just want more aggressive teeth than this, personally. I like my stuff to rip. Like I want less teeth than 6 teeth per inch, but on this particular trip to this particular Lowe's, not a ton of options here. So I guess if I had to make a choice, I'd probably go with these Lennox carbide tip ones right here. These are pretty awesome. Ooh, look at this little guy. Isn't this cute? See what you get for $10? Oh, look at a little baby. What? I don't know what the purpose of this is. I guess if you don't want to cut through a wall or something, and you just got to cut something close. I've never seen anything so small in my life. Interesting. But they got a little bit of everything for everyone. Looks like this row right here. Ooh, what's this? 33, oh, it must be a multi-pack, 3 count. It looks like somebody's been buying these because there's not very many left. Pretty good stuff. When you notice things are missing in part of the store, usually those are the ones that professionals are coming in and scoring on all that stuff because they're out or they need them. So there you go, guys. Well, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. Don't forget to comment on this video and like it as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.